want, like, it just sounds like men always just want virgins that hadn't had with anyone and are really good girls. That's it. And it's like you want younger women as well, so it's like that whole predator vibes.
Well, it's not.
No, it is. But that's realistically, like, say it how it is. You want younger women that you can manipulate just to mold to your lifestyle. That's how it sounds.
Okay.
Like, you want women that you're...
What if I said women are stupid, can't make money, short, and weak because they want a guy that makes more money than them, taller than them, more confident, ambitious, etc.? That would be ludicrous, wouldn't it? Because I'm demonizing what you want, but we don't do that with women, do we? We don't shame female preferences. When a woman says, I want a man that's tall, makes money, etc., you go, girl, you deserve it. That's your preferences. If I say, I want a girl that's not a hoe, that has some temperance, beautiful, young, etc., oh, that's toxic and masculine, etc. Like, we demonize male preferences, but we don't demonize female preferences.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Date Restricted. Don't you just love it when they tell on themselves? This airhead, her name is Cheyenne Reynolds, and she loves to demonize male preferences. She's made a history of it, if you will. Here she is on the Grilling Show on Standout TV talking with Myron Gaines about male preferences in women that they would like to take seriously, and she's trying to demonize us for the fact that we would rather have a woman that just so happens to have not had a lot of pipe laid. Well, Myron systematically, as he normally does on the Fresh and Fit show, just so happens to dismantle her argument from the foundation upwards, basically showcasing that when it comes to the whole aspect of how we look at standards from a male point of view or a female point of view, female standards aren't generally demonized, and they're generally told that they can have their cake and eat it, even when the cake has been made with bad behavior. Whereas guys, on the other hand, well, they're free to haul off on just exactly whatever it is that guys find attractive and whatever it is that guys want to commit to. Well, that's not the case these days. Now they're finding out that guys basically got every single ounce of carte blanche necessary to go around and do whatever they please when it suits the standards that they've set for themselves, so that they're not left with the kinds of bad behaviors that exist in today's pool of modern women in the Western Hemisphere. And what are some of those bad behaviors? Well, take a gander.
My boyfriend was asleep, so I wanted to go fuck my ex real quick, so I drove down to the gas station, let him cream pie me, and then I came home to sneak into bed. My boyfriend woke up and then wanted to fuck me, and he started eating me out and told me how good my pussy tastes, and he's eating my ex's cum out of me, and I never told.
Name 1 to 3 accomplishments that you have.
A part of your 20s is about making those mistakes and figuring out what you do like, what you don't like. And I feel like at this time I'm in a place in my life where I'm excited for that change and I'm embracing that and the healing journey of everything. So that feels like an accomplishment too. Yeah.
Perfect.
Translation: I've had more pipe laid in me than a construction site, and now that I've had that urge satisfied, I'm ready for any simp to come around me to just offer me whatever in the world I'll go ahead and take before I finally say I'll settle down. Yeah, no thank you.
Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the boss. Miss Miller. Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve, considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child. That's a lot of nerve. You just showed me where your priorities were right there. Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way, and abide by a court order and sign a birth certificate and come day after day and week after week so they can grow visitation to have a relationship with a child. And you have no compassion for not just him, but for Zaylee. She's 3 years old. Now, he's not just going to be heartbroken. We got to break this news to her. And y'all over here cheering like it's a sport. This is this baby's life. And I asked you, where's this other man? I don't know. And you know he don't want nothing to do with you. Sitting up there cheering.
And good on that judge for telling her what was what. How despicable of a human being do you really have to be in order for that to be your reaction to find out that that man was not your daughter's father? Unbelievable.
Distract him.
There he is!
What are you doing? Is that your wife?
Don't you just love the irony of Steve Harvey, of all people, for calling somebody out for being a horn dog? That's just funny.
What's your age?
26 on February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single
Why do you think that is?
because I want to be. I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
I mean, but what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to... I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have a job, finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
She belongs to the streets. Separated. I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate checks. So are you the only man at this table? Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
No, but I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
You invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you, but I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing the.
You participate. I know we ain't got sorry.
I don't care how y'all do it.
I'm sorry. Dave, but you always pay, like, you're the only man at the table. You have to pay the check too.
I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast co-host. This is your best friend.
$700.
It's only Shan.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right
you
now?
You honestly being cheap right now.
Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are you being Dre? Are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband.
I'm married.
I'm sorry. I do have a husband though. Hold on, wait a minute.
Thank
I do have a husband.
So Donnie, you're good because it's your birthday, but the
Y'all
rest of y'all, we want to chip in. You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for anything.
I'm not paying for anything.
No.
I'm not paying for anything.
I'm gonna tell you tomorrow.
No, he's the man at the table. He needs to pay.
Can you please separate the checkbook?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's ghetto. Like, you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting checks.
Oh, what's wrong, ladies? Y'all strong and independent. It's only $700. Hey, man. It's amazing how every one of them is a feminist until that check hits the table and all of a sudden, you're the man. You should be paying for all of this. No, his wife is the one who got all that together. He's not responsible for any single one of their checks at all. The entitlement of them thinking that they all had access to that man's wallet when his wife was the only one that he needed to have responsibility for, if that. Don't you just love it? It's amazing, absolutely amazing, the level of delusion to think that just because y'all are all around one guy that he has to pay for all of your stuff. To call it ghetto, to call it all that nonsense, that's just amazing. But folks, that'll be the end of this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to the channel. More content is on the way. I'm glad to have you here. And this here is exactly why we restrict our dates. See you on the next one.